We've all heard the rumors of how hard it is to be a K-pop idol. The training, dedication, and contracts are generally strict and exhausting. But when it comes to the rules, rebels always exist. In this video, let's enumerate the rules in K-pop that idols often ignore or mess up. Number 1. Beauty standards. When I first got into K-pop, I found lots of idols really beautiful. But then I found out about visual titles in a group, which got me so confused. I was so surprised to find out that, like the singer and dancer position, being the prettiest in the group is actually a position assigned to a specific member. There's a criteria for the best singer, rapper, and dancer. But when it comes to beauty, what exactly is the measure for that? It turns out South Korea has very specific beauty standards. Small face, V-shaped jaw, double eyelids, perfect side profile, small waist, thigh gap, straight shoulders, and porcelain white skin, etc. Because of these, plastic surgery is very common in South Korea. There's nothing wrong with getting enhancements. However, it saddens me how many of them may have thought they were ugly and forced to get a surgery due to pressure. I support anyone's decision as long as it's something they personally want to do. Still, many K-pop idols have proven that they don't have to perfectly fit the standards. They could have easily taken the measures to change something in their appearance, but they didn't. Twice, Tuzu's and Blackpink's Jennie didn't bleach their skin. Momoland's Nancy and CLC's Segui embraced their curvy bodies. ITZY's Yeji, Red Velvet's Sulji, and EXO's Umin have one of the most beautiful monoloid eyes. And let's just take a moment to applaud Hwasa's entire existence because she is a queen. I'm sure there are many more idols out there who broke many stereotypes, which leads me to the next rule in our list. Number 2. Extreme dieting. Due to beauty standards, idols often take extreme measures in maintaining their figures. Some are lucky enough to have the right body type, but some seem to struggle and fluctuate really bad. Red Velvet once went under scrutiny due to their weight gain during Dum Dum era. Since then, they've fluctuated, and some members have opened up about their struggles. Joy had a hard time finding the diet that suited her before achieving her goal, but there were still moments when people commented she gained weight again. Wendy has been yo-yoing through the years, which alarmed a lot of fans. One moment she's judged for her thick body, and then suddenly her ribs are painfully too obvious. One time, Segui and Wendy went out with their senior, Taeyeon, and they ate some sweets. Then we see Wendy being conscious of their manager looking at her. Taeyeon came to the rescue, telling the manager to give them this time off, and encouraging Wendy not to be so stressed about her weight, because she too went through the same thing. AOA's Seo-hoon is also one of those who struggled with dieting. She confessed in Happy Together 3 that she almost quit being a K-pop idol because she found dieting very hard. She shared that they were required to keep track of what they consumed, but admitted to not recording some food she ate, and would cry while eating because she knew she would gain weight and get in trouble. But she was just too hungry. Luckily, they showed a mukbang video of her, assuring us that she now has a better relationship with food while maintaining her body. Number 3. Dating ban. Part of the K-pop industry's marketing tactics is selling their idols as a boyfriend-girlfriend image. I guess that's quite effective, but it can get toxic. Fans become too possessive of their idols that dating scandals would be a major issue.
I am the way your son don't need a...
Which is why dating bans are a part of their contracts for the first couple of years. Not much is known with the terms, except for JYP revealing that they require the first 3 years of their idols to not be in relationships. But we know for sure that many still get into dating because, well, why not? Personally, I find it better nowadays, but there are still immature fans out there, especially the Sasaengs. I remember back in 2014, the Taeyong and Baekhyun dating scandal went wild. Some believed it was just a cover-up for the many controversies of that time. 2014 truly was a roller coaster of emotions. And with EXO's popularity back then, Taeyong was ripped by the fans. I refuse to call those fans EXO-L, by the way. We also have Kai, who dated Crystal back in 2016, and then with Jennie around 2018 through 2019. Jennie was recently just alleged to be seeing G-Dragon, but not much is really known. Many K-pop idols have been open about their dating, but no one knows for sure if they broke some terms in their contract or if they've waited for it to be allowed. Still, it's nice to see so many K-pop idols loving freely. Number 4. Maintaining a good public image. Well, this one is an unwritten rule, whether it's mentioned in their contract or not. However, we still hear reports about idols messing up in this category. 2NE1's Park Boom was once accused of smuggling illegal drugs for her health. Big Bang members seem to have countless scandals themselves. Seungri's gambling and prostitution charges, Daesung's car accident with one man dead, G-Dragon's illegal marijuana usage, T.O.P's drug overdose, and Taeyang's marriage. Well, the last one's fine. I just added it because some obsessive fans made a big deal out of it. But all is well for Taeyang. Do not fret. Next, we have alleged attitude problems. Some idols are accused of being unfriendly because they're not smiley, like Jennie and Crystal. Kai's type, I guess. Honestly, I think this is so petty. You don't have to be smiley to be friendly, gosh. Then we also have Red Velvet's Irene scolding a stylist. She admitted and apologized, but I seriously don't think it was necessary. If a staff member didn't do his or her work right, I'd be disappointed too. It's true that Irene could have handled the situation better, but she's not perfect. We all have moments where we're too stressed out and express frustration in an unhealthy way. Whether it was true or not, regardless of how it went down, we're out of it. It's not something that was worth reporting because it was a backstage thing. That's where privacy comes in. And then the bullying scandals. 17's Mingyu and Stray Kids' Hyujin, among others, including actors, have been caught up with bullying issues. Some are just speculations, while others are seemingly confirmed. I hate bullies too, but where do we draw the line? For those with serious bullying actions, I think they deserve losing their career. But some are just too exaggerated. As a kid, I don't know half of what I was doing. It could have been the case for some K-pop idols too. I think it's unfair if we judge someone's past behavior when they've changed and made amends already. But then again, there's a lot we don't know, so take everything with a grain of salt. Number 5. Professionalism. The show must go on, no matter what technical problems occur. From their audio stopping to accidentally performing a 2x version, there are lots of funny moments. However, some called out the incompetence. One famous example was when CL stopped their performance and requested a redo. She could have just allowed their group to keep on, but she believed that the fans deserved the best performance to get their money's worth. She instead demanded that they perform again from the top. In a way, it's still a form of professionalism, but definitely not how we would have expected it. You tell 'em, girl. Some other instances where K-pop idols tried to be professional but failed were when they fainted. This may be unfair to say it's unprofessionalism, but let me point out that idols are required to always perform well without excuses. I'm sure there were times they went on stage despite not feeling well. However, there are moments where they pushed their bodies too hard and ended up suffering. They pushed themselves to be professional but strained their health. I really hope this won't happen again, because professionalism is not equal to abuse. Number 6. Tattoos. Tattoos are taboo for K-pop idols, but some got theirs during their pre-debut days. Recently, netizens have been open to small tattoos, and some K-pop idols have been showing it, but only minimally. But who knows who's still hiding theirs, especially the rookies. But I'm definitely loving some of the female idols' tats, like Taeyong, Tiffany's, and Hwena's. Number 7. Live video rules. This one will forever be funny to me. From brands they can't mention because of endorsements to comeback spoilers, it's just so hilarious. The most common medium for this slip-up is either IG Lives or V Lives. One of the most famous bloopers in this category is NTC's Lucas. He once forgot he was a Burberry ambassador and showed an LV bag during a live stream. His reaction when realizing his mistake was so epic. He did have more serious mistakes though, like the time he accidentally showed his cigarette box. Oof. Since live streams can be done by idols anywhere, even with the permission of their manager and the amount of careful preparation, K-pop idols are bound to slip up. Do you think these K-pop rules are too much? Comment down below, and maybe you can share with us more favorite K-pop moments where idols broke the rules. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe.